Zerrfie and kasei, and
Versus chat boys. So we all know who's gonna win.
yep,
All right,
it's gonna be Pikachu.
hopping in here. We got two splitting off with Mart and
But,
kasei, and then Retro Fresh, but then Matt just away.
Kasei just throwing that up out of shield. He says, "I'll do it until I get punished."
It's
And-
such a good option.
but not in doubles.
Well, yes. Well, at least out of shield, it's gonna.
I've seen throughout the tournament, Tadeo and Retrofresh have tried to get those PK fire conversions, and Tadeo just messes them up every single time.
Oh, and Retrofresh just absorbed the limit charge blade beam. Got a
Ness's
buttload of percent.
Ness's PSI magnet is gonna be very useful in this matchup with all explosives from Snake, blade beam taken off the table, and even his teammates blaster.
That dash attack.
Kasei trying to up B edge guard him at ledge. I really like seeing clouds and crumbs that do that because I love when it hits and it's pretty safe because you grab ledge and cancel all the end lag at the end of it.
Very solid. Pointing.
Oh, gets stage spiked by the Nikita. Why did it send him to the left?
I'm just surprised he went for the Nikita in that situation. So close back to ledge.
Yeah, but Ness is very slow in the air, so Nikita's a very good option versus him.
Very true.
But now the back air is gonna take Zerrfie's stock, and if they can edge guard kasei right here, it'll be even game. But he messes up the ledge trap. Went for that up smash, but a bit too far to the left and missed up B.
Can be very difficult.
Now the Ness forward through the... He must not have seen the percent that the cloud was at, because he forward through him, but a back throw from ledge definitely would have killed. Sometimes it can be hard to realize the percent that the opponent you grabbed is at if they're at two different, like they are right now. You don't realize which teammate you grab.
Looks, I mean, so kasei and Zerrfie are up 5-4. And I mean, Kasei's kind of close to losing the dog, but both Mark and Retch, Tadeo and 5%, and it's just not looking good for them now. They're down 4-2.
Because even at the start, but once they got the lead, Zerrfie and kasei just ran away.
This is a very ambitious full flash. Top of the blast zone to try and catch up Zerrfie.
He tries some, Tadeo tries some risky stuff every now and then, like that. Once you get a cool clip when he's on stream.
It is, a clip is always, unless it's not.
He's really inspired by Luca's Wolf up being Ronin exit lasting Nick off the top, and ever since I see him try to do stuff at the top of the screen with Wolf a lot. He's chasing that high. Oh, and now I'm glad they're doing that C4T. Oh, and Tadeo didn't notice that they swapped the sticky onto him. While they were both off stage, so if he ran up and gave the C4 to kasei, and then kasei just ran up and passed it along to Tadeo. Solid 3 stock, but I think if they can seal off kasei's stocks easier at the beginning than they did this game, they've got a chance in game 2. Because they started rolling with the momentum as soon as they got the lead, and then Tadeo and Retrofresh couldn't catch up. But at the start, it was looking hopeful.
Don't end the game. I honestly don't feel like there will be any character.
Definitely not. The only character switch I could see was Zerrfie switching to Terry for fun because they're upper game, and why not?
I feel like the Snake was very beneficial that game.
Yes.
To their win.
Very good in doubles. What?
Thank you. Joel needs. Alright, I'm gonna hop off for now. Never mind, I'm not gonna hop off right now because I just got.
What? No, I've got one somewhere.
Hopping into game 2 on Town and. Alright. Very nice little conversion.
Zerrfie and kasei already getting Tadeo and Retrofresh to mid% right off the bat. Well,
it's not looking good for them now. It's looking like the end of that first game, and the end of that first game was not even close.
Kasei and Zerrfie are so good at following up off of each other's hits.
Oh,
and not even like practice setups. Like Kasei will just hit an F tilt and Zerrfie will immediately follow up with a back air or an aerial. Like earlier I saw Zerrfie hit someone with neutral air as Snake, and Kasei just jumped to where they're gonna get launched to and side beat them with cross slash.
To that high of a level player, you kind of tell with where the hits are going to be. You're able to get those punishes bodies you follow off of.
Being able to like just follow up off your teammates consistently is so big in doubles, because you get double the damage off of every opening, and it's really the difference maker. Because it doesn't matter how good you are in singles, if you can't synergize with your teammate, it's not going to work. But Kasei and Zerrfie, even though they've never teamed before, are from one from East Tennessee, one from Memphis. They've working together very well. Oh, until I commentators first. So he just immediately turns around and kills Kasei.
Fortunately,
not too bad.
Kind of surprised that up tilt didn't hit the nest there.
They can take off Zerrfie's stock right now. They'd be even stocks, and then a few more openings will high the percents.
Snake is kind of a hefty boy though, so it might be a little different.
They really they need to take advantage of when either that back row ended.
Yep. That'll kill.
Yeah. I never see the Tadeo and Retrofest really push the 2v1 when they get either Kasei or Zerrfie off stage or above them. They really need to jump in together to make sure they can't escape from that bad situation. Because like Cloud definitely should not be recovering the stage versus a Wolf and Nest together. And if they can get those stocks at every chance they can get when they get them off stage, it'll be a much better game for them.
I mean, it's even stocks, but definitely not even with some head down. And now Mark is on his last stock.
But now, for some reason, Retrofresh was just standing on the right side and letting Tadeo 2v1 right there. He's just hovering around the C4, so desperate to get that heal off that he forgot to go help his teammate.
Do you think he noticed that, or what do you think he's that or aiming for?
Can't hear you.
Could be. Sometimes you get lost in your own adventures and doubles, and you don't realize that your teammate might be getting bopped a little. I was broke.
Now Retrofresh taking off Zerrfie's and Kasei's stock, and this is a much closer game than game one. Tadeo just needs to live a bit longer, because there's no way Retrofresh is going to make the 2v1 work with how well Zerrfie and Kasei are playing together. So
that was
that was a very big back air.
This is looking great.
But Retrofresh recovering versus that Nikita somehow. That was a very good recovery. And now Kasei is just standing back, threatening with limit if he ever gets past Zerrfie. But the Town and City platform betrayed Zerrfie and gave Retrofresh stage control back, but he down tilted the wrong direction. It's very unfortunate.
Oh my goodness.
Now I believe I may have to go, as me and Luca are about to play.
Well, I wish you the best of luck. And I'm gonna hop off too for now.